Hitting 70 is a milestone, especially in the business world. In fact, most would say that business is probably doing something right. On 8 West, we like to talk about ways that we can create better and more beautiful environments for our family and friends. So we are shining the spotlight on a local business that's hitting 70 this year. Any longtime business owner knows there are good times and there are bad times, especially if you've been around for 70 years. That's what brings us to Kathy Warner and Harder & Warner Landscaping and Garden Center. First of all, we want to say congratulations for being in business that long.
Thank you. You
have quite the story to share. So actually, we decided to kind of relax a little bit and hear it.
Yeah, I really like it. It's actually, Harder & Warner is a product of the Great Depression.
That's surprising.
It is a little surprising. It started in Ionia County in the 20s, and two lovers married each other, combining two farms, and that was Myrtle May and Henry Harder. And they had a 650-acre farm, totally debt-free. Everything's going great. They brought in the crops the last time in 1930. It was a great year, and they ran the money to the bank. Yeah.
But we know that the Great Depression story was not all good. Something had to give at that point.
Something had to give, and that's when disaster struck. With all the money in the bank closed its doors.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was bad. There was no money to pay all the farm hands. There was no money to buy seeds for the spring planting. So this family that had 650 acres, all of a sudden, they had nothing. So the government came in and auctioned off their livestock, their equipment, all of their furniture, their home, and the entire farm. So everything they had left fit into a car. They put the 3 kids in the back, and off they went to Grandma's house.
Well, I kind of wonder, did they ever get back into farming?
Well, they came into Grand Rapids, where Grandma lived. He got back in the dirt and started landscaping for some of the families in Grand Rapids that had a little money.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Is that how the landscaping part of the business started?
That was the beginning. Irma, the oldest, went in, started working at Kelvinator, which was gearing up for World War II. And one day she went home and peeked across the street, and there was a cute sailor on leave visiting the neighbor. And that was Archie. And they started dating and then really fell in love through the letters that they wrote during the war.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. And we know today that couple is your husband's parents.
Yeah. Actually, what happened after the war, Archie, the elder Archie, went into business with his new father-in-law. So it was Harder & Warner.
Oh, that's how it all came about.
That's how it came about. My husband, Archie, after he graduated from college, went into business, and it grew a little more. And at that time, we were where Cascade Myers is, and moved out to Caledonia, which has been a great move. And then the next generation, my daughter, my son, graduated from college, and they walked in as the 4th generation. And then my daughter married. Her husband, Kevin, is now part of the business. Definitely a family business.
You have a great history. 70 years is a lot to celebrate, and I know that you live it and you have fun here, but you're also really grateful to your customers who've gotten here.
We have some of the greatest customers on earth, yes, and that's what has put us here. And the other thing is we have some of the greatest employees, and they actually become a part of the Harder & Warner family. So yeah, it's a fun 70 years, and you're right, there were good times and bad times, but we only want to remember the good times.
We have a great story. Thank you for sharing it, Kathy.
Thank you.
We are here at Harder & Warner. Harder & Warner is celebrating its 70th anniversary all month long. On Saturdays, they have free hay rides, scavenger hunts for the kids, free hot dogs, and opportunities to get your pumpkins and gourds. Plus, they have their artwork on display at their property in Caledonia. Pieces of great art they've purchased from various art prize competitions. It's definitely worth checking out.